So top 5 opponents for the one and only Khamzat Chimaev. These are the top 5 that I think at middleweight, since Khamzat can't make 170 pounds, that I think would be really, really good for him. So let's go down from 1 to 5. My number 1, the one and only Paulo Costa. The reason why is these guys already have a storyline from the UFC PI. Almost wanting to fight each other. I mean, there's B-roll there. There is B-roll there, and obviously of Paulo Costa taking the hat, doing what he did with it, rubbed it all over his junk, of junk. And I just think the beef there is real. My question is Khamzat Chimaev ready for a big guy and a big middleweight like Paulo Costa? I love that fight. That's number 1. That's the easiest fight to make. Khamzat, don't call out anybody else. But anyway, let's get down to number 2. Number 2, the one and only, the most dangerous, I believe, middleweight in my eyes, even ahead of the champ. His name is the Reaper, Robert Whittaker. I'm just not too sure if Khamzat Chimaev wants to fight a guy like Robert Whittaker because he respects him or he's a good guy. But the simple answer for that is he knows how good Robert Whittaker is. I know how good Robert Whittaker is. Yeah, I'm a bit bummed out the fact that Robert Whittaker didn't show up against Israel Adesanya. I don't know if there's a lack of confidence in there, but with the rest of the world, Robert Whittaker is just a damn killer. Understands distance, will surprise you with takedowns, got power on both hands. The dude is dangerous. I just don't get why he cannot be stopped better, and that bugs me a little bit, but whatever. It is what it is. I don't think that's the best matchup for Khamzat Chimaev, but if I was a fighter and he wants to fight for the title against Israel Adesanya, you have to go through Robert Whittaker. That's my number 2. My number 3, the one and only Gilbert Burns. But now I say, instead of Gilbert Burns going down to 170 pounds, we bring him up to 185 pounds because they had such a fight. Their fight in Jacksonville, Florida. I like that fight. I think they'll do it again. I think this time we're going to be able to see if Khamzat could really take him down like he said he would at will. And I just think this is a matchup that Gilbert wants and that Khamzat has talked about. I say you guys run it back at 185 pounds. Number 4, I would love the winner between Sean Strickland and Jared Cannonier. The winner of that should fight Khamzat Chimaev. I do believe I would like to see Sean Strickland, to be quite honest with you, because Sean can do this. And the more you're able to sell the fight, the more you get people to care, the more you get people to hate you, the better the odds will be that the more people are going to fight and the bigger the storyline's going to be. And number 5, the one and only, the Italian dream, my brother, Marvin Vettori. Marvin Vettori's got a mouthpiece. Marvin Vettori likes to strike, and Marvin Vettori has some good wrestling. There is not going to be any easy match, especially if Khamzat's willing to cut the line and do what he has to do to be able to get that next title shot. But you got to go in through one of these top 5. Number 1, like I said before, Paulo Costa. The storyline is there. Number 2, the number 1 contender in the world who has beaten everybody under the sun, the Reaper, Robert Whittaker. Number 3, the one and only Gilbert Burns. You guys had an ultimate fight, your last outing with him, and I think you guys do it at 185 pounds. Number 4, the winner of Strickland and Jared Cannonier. I like that. I would really like to see Sean Strickland and Khamzat Chimaev fight. I think that would be the better fight for a guy like Khamzat. And number 5, the Italian dream, Marvin Vettori. He can strike, he can wrestle, and he likes to talk some stuff. So that is my breakdown. The top 5 middleweights for Khamzat Chimaev.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask you because we post a couple days ago. We posted a video, you breaking down a potential matchup of Paulo Costa and Khamzat Chimaev, and people were giving you a little bit of flack, saying that you actually give Paulo a little bit of an edge. So why is that you give Paulo that just a little bit of an edge if they were gonna
Yeah,
fight?
because Paulo, one, we're coached by the same coach, and I know what that coach gives him. He gives me the exact same plan that he gives to Paulo. So that's something that's something that we have to keep in mind. He has a great technician when it comes down to wrestling. He's defended a guy like Yoel Romero. He's defended the double legs. Watch it, how Yoel Romero ends up shooting in. Look at how Paulo Costa pressed into him, which a lot of fighters don't do. A lot of fighters shy away when you shoot. pressed into him, got his head to the inside, and was able to sprawl as he had the tight waist. I mean, Yoel Romero's an Olympic silver medalist at the 2000 Sydney Olympics. This guy is no slouch. I've seen him go up against legit wrestlers for MMA. I'm just like, man, if Paulo was a wrestler, Paulo could have done some things in wrestling. So the only reason why I gave it to Paulo too is because Paulo's not afraid of him, dude. Paulo has more power than Khamzat. Paulo's stand-up is better than Khamzat. And Paulo could defend Khamzat Chimaev's takedowns. And again, I'm just here to tell the facts, man. I'm just here to tell the truth. And whether it was the other way around, and you guys have seen my commentary on a lot of things, but these are just facts. Stop me when I lie, and that's just how I feel. So thank you guys again for watching. It means a lot to me. So you guys remember, there's more breakdowns, there's more technique, there's more tactics, and there's definitely more cringe. So make sure to subscribe and click on that button. I'm out!